Hey everybody, well some of you are going to be pretty excited because today we're reacting to our first album, and of all albums it's the new Jinjer album, Wallflowers. So some of you subscribe to this channel because of my Jinjer reaction videos, and if you've been patiently waiting for me to do more Jinjer, I really appreciate you sticking around. I know I've done a few other things in between there that some of you might not particularly be into. But we're going to get into and listen to the album. For copyright reasons, we're not going to be listening through all the songs, so there'll be kind of some chopping and changing in the editing there. I'm also not going to listen to tracks I've already reacted to, because why not? I mean, I've already reacted. It's not really a surprise anymore. So we're going to start off with Call Me a Symbol, and we're going to work our way from there. They are the masters of sick intros. Oh, there we go. They're just starting this album off with a bang, aren't they? It doesn't sound like this is going to be a clean at all. Oh, blast beats. So groovy, isn't it? The tracks I've heard of this album are so groovy. Oh, this is nice. This kind of reminds me of Vortex. That little breakdown interlude part in Vortex. Oh, listen to that bass. The drums. Oh, I love that. That's jazzy. But good jazz, not shitty jazz. Oh, listen to the dynamics on his drum playing. That's incredible. Like the volume control. Love this little progression here on the guitar. It's nice. Oh, breakdown. We get a breakdown. With these guys, it's like a groove down more than a breakdown. Okay, well that was Call Me a Symbol, first track in the album. What an opener. First thing I've noticed about that was it was a bit repetitive, but like not a boring repetitive. It was kind of repetitive in a progressive metal type way. A lot of progressive metal tracks generally have this kind of repeating guitar riff all the way through. That seems to be the kind of standard for a lot of progressive metal. But the vocals in that over the top were unique and changing all the time. And there was kind of like little different guitar parts and stuff coming over the top. I enjoyed that. What a way to open an album. Wow, incredible. All right, well, let's get on to the next track, Colossus. Oh, we're getting into it, another heavy one again. I love how cohesive this album is. The tracks I've heard, so cohesive. So hard to bang your head to this stuff because it's not a normal time signature. That's kind of like... Ooh, that's nice. I love that. It's kind of like a very I don't know, it's like a little groovy slam part. I can bang my head to this. His blast beats again. Oh my god. That's filthy. Ooh. Oh. My man Vlad's bringing out those double kicks. It's legs day today. Oh, this part is hard. I love this. Oh, that's nice. It's like a little variation on the part from earlier in the song. Tatiana's vocals sound a little different. That was incredible. So that was track 2, Colossus. I can see the theme on this album. Like, it's just such a cohesive sounding album so far. From the production, but through to the riffs and stuff. Like, you can kind of hear that all this album was written around a similar time, or over a similar time period, I should say. You can definitely hear kind of, some of those little nuances in the riffs and stuff like that. Like, it's its own piece of work, and I love this. I also love those little sneaky blast beats and stuff that add in there. The guitar work is just stellar. this album, you know, we're 2 tracks in and already so incredible. Already so incredible. Disclosure. Let's get into it. Oh, I love this. This is nice. Woo! Hey, this is different to all the other tracks so far on the album. First observations about this, no screaming yet. The other one started off screaming. Oh, those vocals are so good. Over the top of those heavy guitar riffs underneath. Ooh. Okay, there we go, there's the screaming. Or heavy vocals, whatever. This is some 2-step shit right here, I love this. All the songs get chaotic now. A spiraling guitar riff. Oh, nice little gallops on the guitar there. Jinjer makes me want to tune my guitar back to drop A. I'm currently in F sharp, but this makes me want to go back to drop A. Listen to that drum work in the background there. Well, that was Disclosure. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It didn't actually, that song didn't go where I thought it was going to go. It started off like different, like had that more simplistic guitar riff. There was no screaming and it was kind of like happier sounding. It was like, you know, woo! Vocals unique again. Differently, you know, obviously it didn't start off with the growls and the screams and whatnot like the other songs mostly have on this album. So it's kind of like a nice little change actually from the first part of the album. It's broken it up for me, which is quite a nice. And I kind of like how it started off with that nice riff and then, you know, the Gwen Stefani-esque vocals on there. And then it went into the progressive theme that the rest of the album has been carrying. So fun. I love this so far. Let's keep going. Okay, Copycat now. Back to that chaotic, progressive intro stuff again. I love those little thrash parts they do on their songs. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I like that. God, I love gallop to drop tune guitars. How good does that sound? Oh. Drop A has never sounded so good. Those rim shots sound so good. Hey, this little vocal part's nice. Come on, if you're not going to explode into something here. Back to that thrash metal shit again, I love it. Oh, blast beats again. Oh. God, this goes so hard. This might be my favorite so far, I think. Little halftime throwdown part here. I like it. Well, that was Copycat, and I must say that's probably my favorite on the album so far. I mean, I'm loving this album. I'm loving it. I love the cohesiveness on the production and the mix. Just even on the songwriting, like like I said previously, it sounds like they sat down and did. You can tell they did this over a period of time. They devoted their time to it and sat down and devoted themselves to basically finishing it. And it's created such a cohesive sounding album, and it's not an easy thing for any band to write an album that sounds as cohesive as this album. Sorry. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm loving this so far. Loving the variety on the guitar riffs, the mixing of the tempos. Like, you know, 1 minute's going thrash and then it's kind of slows down to this halftime prog feel. I'm loving it. All right, now we're doing Pearls in Swine. Let's get into it. Oh, wow. Okay. there's anything we've learned from Jinjer is they have slow intros and then it's just going to explode into something soon. There we go. Hey, I love that galloping guitars there. That hey, this is cool. I do love it when they have the more simplistic guitar riffs as well in their songs. I do like the prog riffs, but straight up, you know, drop tune riffs are awesome. This could be my favorite over Copycat, we'll see. Listen how good his ghost note playing is on the snare there, it's incredible. And I like the little layered vocals there, you can hear they're layered. That's nice, I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Listen to that drum playing, that's incredible. Oh. Oh. How can you not bang your head to this? Jesus. I'm gonna get whiplash from this album. Listen how good those drums sound. Wow. I love how muted that snare is. Notice when you hit it, there's not really any reverb on it. It's like... So this song's slightly... I think this is the longest song on the album so far at 5:20. Pearls and Swine. This track is definitely my favourite so far. Oh! Oh! Listen to that drum work. Wow. Well, that was Pearls and Swine. I thought Copycat was my favorite, but then Pearls and Swine came, and that cool little slide guitar intro that they had, you know, that kind of bluesy sounding intro there, I loved it. And then the song just kind of ducked and weaved, and then you know, built up, and then you know, there's nice little interludes. The drum work on there is just phenomenal as always. Drum work on all these tracks is phenomenal. Guitar riffing, vocals. But this song right here is definitely my favorite by far. It's going to be a pretty big one at the top, I think. But once again, I'm loving this album. This is easily one of the best albums I've heard in a long time. Just cohesiveness, production quality, songwriting. Just this band is incredible. Really, they're incredible. Now we're checking out Sleep of the Righteous. With a name like that, it's going to be a good track, right? Got a bit of a dark intro happening here. Maybe this will be my new favorite. Oh, listen to that riff. Didum, didum, didum. Oh, what's this? What's that? Oh my gosh. Cool little guitar riff. Ah. It's not where I thought it was going, to be honest. I thought it was building up to something explosive, but it's Jinjer, of course it's going to explode soon. Oh! Listen to that guitar work, that's incredible. Just the production on this album's incredible. Oh. That came out of nowhere, I love that. Oh. How filthy does that sound? That's incredible, I love that. Oh. Love that little progression on the guitar there. And that little groovy drum backbeat there, incredible. The song's pretty good, but Pearls and Swine is still my favorite. This song is pretty damn incredible though. We're back to that little progressive little guitar riffing that they do in the rest of the album. It's nice. Well, that was Sleep of the Righteous. You know, part of the way I was thinking, you know what, this could be my new favorite, but Pearls and Swine so far is just a hard track to beat. I just loved everything about that. A little, you know, bluesy intro, but this song, awesome. It's interesting, the last 3 songs really have stood out to me, and they've been, you know, the last 3 successive songs on the album as well. Wonder why that is, I don't know, but just once again, incredible. All right, now we're checking out Dead Hands Feel No Pain, dramatic title. Ooh. Hey, that's a nice way to start it. Love the little vocal progression on this track. If anything, this feels like a showcase for the bass. The guitar isn't taking the spotlight away from it. Until Vlad comes in and steals the show with the drum work. Still technical, but like not as technical as some of the other tracks we've heard on the album. Still got that kind of little cool progressive guitar riffing and stuff happening there, carrying the theme. Oh, that's double kicks. It's legs day, Vlad. Get into it. Legs day. Come on, boy. Oh, he's still going. Loving this song as well. The last few songs on the album, incredible. I can feel we're going into Riff Town soon, I think. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it's filthy. Oh. Oh, that's solid riffing. Oh. 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 Well, that was Dead Hands Feel No Pain. Once again, you know, it's not my favorite. Pearls and Swine still winning. That was incredible. The drum work on that, I feel like the drum work was super technical. You know, like he was throwing in these little like double kick parts and stuff here, some doubles in there. Just amazing, absolutely amazing. I enjoyed that track a lot. Pearls and Swine, like I said, still my favorite, but I really enjoyed that. It's interesting, the later part of this album, I'm actually really, all these tracks are starting to really stand out to me. The whole album, I'm loving. Like, I'm not saying the whole album, you know, the first half of the album is bad, but the second half of this album, you know, the last 4 tracks or so has really stood out to me, like greatly stood out to me. All right, now we've got As I Boil Ice. With a track name like that, it's gonna be brutal. I have a feeling this could be my favorite. Oh yeah, loving it. Sucker for good guitar riffs. Oh, so groovy. Oh. Calling it now, As I Boil Ice, new favorite on the album. And we have not even finished the song yet. Oh. We're going straight to Filth Town on this one. Oh. Listen to that bass. Those cymbals sound so good too. It's just everything. He is so in the pocket on this. Listen to that drum work. This might be my favorite drumming wise too, I think, this track. God, he's grooving so hard. Oh, what a beautiful outro. It's funny, when I saw the track name As I Boil Ice, I said to myself, I was like, love, cool track name like that. It's gonna be a brutal song. This is my favorite, definitely my favorite, hands down. Pearls and Swine was a pretty hard one to beat, but As I Boil Ice beat it midway through this song. We're at the 2-minute mark where I was like, yeah, this is my favorite. Just the drum work, technical, vocals, incredible. Just the way this song was written, incredible. Like, this whole song is perfect. This is one of those songs I'm probably just going to keep playing on repeat. I loved everything about it. What a fantastic track. Absolutely fantastic track. And I didn't think that anything was going to beat Pearls and Swine at this point, so... Well, that was the whole album. Obviously, skip some tracks like Vortex, Mediator, and Wallflower because already reacted to those. But this album as a whole, let's talk about this album. So one thing that I noticed throughout is this album is, I've said this a few times, this album is so incredibly cohesive. You can tell they sat down and, like a piece of art, they sat down and they wrote the album probably over a prolonged period of time. You can tell that it was probably an intensive writing session for them, that they didn't, write little bits and pieces here and there. Someone mentioned that Vlad wrote all these songs, and you can actually tell that these songs were written by one or two people, because you could tell that, this album was just incredibly cohesive all the way through. Just the way that the guitar riffs were written. You can you could hear like a few repeated sort of little themes from the album, just like little nuances on the guitar riffing and stuff like that, and the drum work. But it didn't sound stale. It sounded fresh throughout. I was excited each track I listened to. I was like, it just kept getting better, in my opinion. It was kind of, escalated, and I thought the album itself started off on a really awesome note as well, of that kind of, thrashy, heavy track that it started off with. That's how you start a metal album, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. And like I said, Pearls and Swine was one of my favorite tracks. But then As I Boil Ice came along, and it blew it out of the water. To me, that is easily the best track in this album. And this album as a whole, I loved it. I'm going to listen to this album for months and years to come, because I really enjoyed listening to that. It's easily one of the best albums I've heard in a while. But As I Boil Ice, standout track for me on just almost every front. Songwriting, the technical ability of it, the vocals, just everything. But this album as a whole, yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm not disappointed. I love this band. I consider myself like, a fan of this band now. I've listened to enough of their stuff to know that I pretty much want to go back the back catalogue and probably not be disappointed either. So, yeah, thank you for your patience for Jinjer reaction content. I hope this album reaction video, which is quite big, satiated that thirst, and now we've got time to go back and listen to their older stuff and react to that as well, which I haven't. So we still got a bigger Jinjer journey to go on together, and they've got a lot of music, so a lot of videos to come. If you made it to the end of this long video, I thank you for watching. I appreciate your time as always, and until next time.